The epic Convergence crossover event is set to completely reshape the post-Futures End DC universe. I sat down with co-publisher Dan DiDio to prepare for the chaos to come.
So everybody's talking about Convergence. It's
Who's everybody?
Everybody. I go on Twitter, everyone's tweeting about Convergence.
Okay.
So tell me a little bit about what we can expect from it. Because you've said huge things to me.
Yeah, I have used. You know what? I've said huge things to you, and this is probably one of the first times I can tell you that we're probably going to over-deliver. Over the last few weeks, we've been just announcing pieces of Convergence. You have Convergence 0 coming out on April 1st. You have the 3 weekly series coming to an end on April 1st. And you also have the final issue of Multiversity coming out on April 1st. So this is a really exciting moment because there's a sense of a lot of stuff coming to an end, but so much great stuff is about to begin. And let me tell you the origin of Convergence a little bit, because it's kind of fun. As a tip of the hand to Convergence in the very first year of the New 52. What? Yeah, I'm not kidding. I was working on Challenge of the Unknown, and it's DC Comics Presents #7. There's a reference to Convergence in that book. The actual story wasn't fully formed.
Yeah.
There was pieces floating around. We knew we wanted to do something big ultimately. When we started with the weekly series, both Futures End and World's End, we knew they were going to ultimately intersect. And we knew there was going to be something that came out of that intersection, and that's what was the birth of Convergence itself.
So there's the main story, and then there's also 2-shot miniseries that are running alongside of that.
That's the fun stuff.
What can we expect from those?
Oh, well, every week is very particular. There are going to be 40 cities on this world. Those 40 cities come from what we call doomed timelines and worlds throughout the DC's history and lore. And one of the things that happened with the New 52 is when we launched the New 52 and we had the Flashpoint story that got us there, the stories that were taking place in the regular books ended rather abruptly. And I think that's where some of the concern comes from the fans, is that they didn't get that sense of closure they did when they had 0 Hour, or you get that sense of closure from Crisis. It left people wanting. So the very first week is really visiting that pre-Flashpoint universe. And we have some great comics in there that really pick up on some key storylines. We're dealing with the marriage of Lois and Clark, the Renee Montoya question story. We get to see the story of Ryan Choi. We get to see the story of Arsenal's kid. A lot of things that are all bits and pieces that people have been discussing and wondering what happened to. You get a chance to revisit that again, and with some level of resolution. You know, our tagline at the start was, "Where do worlds go when they die?" But it's a lot more than that. It's examining the essence of heroism, and every chance that you would have to give up, our heroes find a reason to rise up and fight that occasion. And when you get a chance to work with these characters, with these interpretations, and put them side by side in one grand epic, I don't think you'll ever find a better expression of heroism than this book.
Want to keep up with the inside dirt on your favorite DC heroes, villains, and of course anti-heroes? Well, then you should subscribe to DC All Access right now. Okay, do it now. I'm not going to tell you again. Well, that is until the end of our next video.